About the next map that's coming up, it's Blitz X or Blitz 10.
Yeah, Blitz X.
Blitz X.
Blitz X is a cool map. It takes a very skilled player to play on a map like Blitz X. It's a two-player map, so that one player starts at the top left and the other player starts at the top right. So they're both going to know each other. We may see something crazy, coming from either of these players, or we may see a very standard game. It is one of those maps, though, where if the game progresses for long enough, they're both going to have half the map. There's even expansions on both sides, so they're gonna start out up here. They're gonna be expanding. They're gonna go down the map, taking these resource locations, and eventually, it's gonna be coming down to
Can we expect to see any early battles on though? Any early rushes, or are they just gonna progress down?
Well, that's a good question. I think there's a higher probability of cheese. Well, actually, I don't even like calling it cheese because cheese makes it sound like it's how cheese give you. In fact, it's like a really elite strategy. You can do more things like that on a map like this because you don't have to spend time scouting so much. So I mean, there's a lot of opportunities to do interesting strategies.
All right, guys, both players are ready. So while Tasteless starts it, let's get a big cheer for these guys. The last and final game of this matchup, tommorow versus IriS.
All right, IriS says go go. I'm waiting for tommorow to confirm.
He did say go go.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oops. All right, let's go. Make some noise! Come on! It's a final game!
The winner of this match shall face Savior in the grand finals, where they will have to beat him twice.
Yeah, and if you guys think these guys are good, you guys got to watch him play Savior, because Savior, he eats people's babies. He is insane. He's crazy. Oh, my God. So I can't wait to see how these guys are going to fare against Savior. Okay, so we have IriS over here as the red Terran, and we have tommorow as a brown Protoss. And money, if you had to put money on one of these guys, who would you bet on?
tommorow.
All right, guys, for the audience, if you guys want tommorow to win, I want you guys to scream tommorow so that he can hear it in that soundproof booth right now. You ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, now if you want IriS to win, I want you guys to penetrate the soundproof booth with your voices and scream IriS. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Nice. Okay. Whoa. Hold on. He sent the pro. Oh, he's doing something sneaky.
What's he doing? What's the sneaky?
Guy. Is he
going to build another secret probe somewhere? I mean,
he's doing something with the probe because you don't send the probe out that early. Oh, what's he going to do? Oh, I think I know what he's going to do. Okay, Terran need to use gas. They need to get the gas
Is he going to take the gas?
Okay. All right, he needs... Oh, he's going to try to steal his gas. Here it comes. Or is he going to do it? All right, does he have the money? I hope I wasn't wrong. That would be really embarrassing.
You were wrong.
Okay. He's using
that would have been so cool, though.
That probe out. This probe came out especially early.
Oh.
No, instead he's decided he's not going to do it.
You got me excited about the gas being taken.
Maybe he's waiting for the resources, but I think IriS is going to take his gas a little bit quicker. For whatever reason, he decided not to do it. I mean, obviously it wasn't a mistake. These guys are really good. They don't really make mistakes. For some reason, he decided to not do it. And instead, Fast Nexus. There's nothing that turns me on more than Fast Nexus.
Man, you're pretty easy.
What can I say? I'm a Protoss player, so. All right. So this means that he's going to get a faster expansion. And that could be a safe move on a map like this. Now,
well, it's going to be quickly scouted here by the SCV.
He's going to see it. Now, it's actually possible. A lot of people don't realize, but it's actually quite possible to go Fast Nexus on some maps and actually hold off a rush. But you have to do everything perfectly. You cannot miss like a single beat. So I'm interested in seeing how IriS is going to respond to this.
Yeah, and I'm curious as well how much does it really hurt him, though, to send a probe that early on? That's a question.
Yeah. Well, I think the Terran's going to go with kind of a standard opener. I don't know.
No one listens to me.
Oh, wait, I can't hear what you're saying, sir. There's an echo in my ear. What'd you say?
I was asking you, so how much does it hurt him to actually send his probe out that early?
Not that much.
Okay.
It hurts a little bit, but it's not too bad. I'm still a little bit confused. I'm probably going to ask him at some point in time what the deal was with that early probe, or maybe I missaw it. Maybe he sent it out on time or something. I make mistakes too. I don't know. So here we are. We got the Marine coming out now. It looks like he's going to try to do a little bit of harassment to the probe line. And the Marine's going to come out here. Now the Dragoons, when the cybernetic score gets done, I'm interested to see if he's going to get a Zealot too. The Zealot's going to be there, ready to get that, to mess with that Marine when he comes out. Probe over here scouting for anything that might be hidden. And that's actually getting chased down here by this Marine. Is he going to make it? Oh. You want to keep the scout in your opponent's base for as long as humanly possible.
That makes sense.
Because you want to see what they're doing. If you can see what they're doing, then you can definitely get ahead. You can respond to the way they're playing. He's getting some upgrade over here. Probably mines are...
Oh. There's a pause.
So
let's hope there's nothing wrong with Nowrow's
something probably happened. Maybe he got tabbed. I don't know.
Hopefully it's not his drivers. Oh,
yeah.
Do we have him on his screen? What's on his screen? Well, we see Nowrow right there on the right screen.
I don't know what's going on. There's probably just some technical difficulty. You know, everything has to be going perfect for you when you're playing StarCraft. You can't just like hop on any computer and play. So I mean, maybe something happened. Maybe his keyboard went out or something. Maybe maybe the computer caught on fire because he was playing so fast or something, and we gotta I don't know.
He burned his circuit board.
I don't know. So far, oh yeah. So we, I don't know. Late game on this map, it's going to be interesting. We might be seeing some carriers or something like that. It's possible. This game could turn out to be really interesting. We haven't really seen any of those yet. I think what's going to happen though pretty soon here is that. Okay, actually, well, sorry, I have no idea what to talk about right now. I do see a command center over here.
What? They're not in their booth.
Oh, we're not supposed to be talking?
Well, he's out of his booth, or the door's open.
Good thing he doesn't speak English, though. Okay, all right.
I think they know what. Uh-oh. Okay, I got the update in my ear right here. Nowrow's keyboard is broken.
Oh, that's what high APM will do. All right. Well, I'm sure that can get taken care of pretty soon.
He did click too much.
Yeah. He's that good. He broke his keyboard in a...
All right, so he's typing some more characters here. Oh, they're switching out stuff. Okay, I can already tell you what the issue here, actually. This happened earlier on with Grubby versus Moon in the match yesterday. So a lot of the computers here are really nice computers. They're new. They use USB only. Yeah. So the pro players, when they come and play, they always want to use their own keyboard and mouse. It's very important that they are familiar with what they use and practice with all the time. So you're seeing a lot of players bringing in old keyboards that use PS2 only. So even though we had the converter, you actually saw on the screen earlier, they showed a converter. We're getting a thumbs up here.
We're getting a thumbs up.
So even though sometimes they use a converter, maybe the driver still will not work with the keyboard.
Yeah.
But it seems like they either swap out his keyboard or maybe swap out the converter because it looks like we're good to go. He says go.
Okay, he says go.
Go.
Does he want on pause or? All right, I guess I'm going to unpause. I have the honor of unpausing the game. The pro gamers have given me the permission. All right, let's make some noise. Let's get the energy going back in here.
Right back on.
All right. So he's sending these zealots over here right now. He's gonna find that fast command center. Okay. All right. So the game's picked up right where we left off. The Vulture Bike is going to come out here. He's going to be able to prevent that Zealot from damaging IriS' fast expansion. Basically, IriS saw that his opponent was expanding very early. He responded by expanding very early himself. Nowrow responded again by sending those Zealots out there to try to stop his early expansion. But IriS' Vulture Bikes, there's nothing as scary as IriS' Vulture Bikes, and they just took out the Zealot. So we're kind of back to square one right now.
So earlier you mentioned we may, if it gets into a late game, we may see carriers. Why would the Protoss choose to go carriers as opposed to, say, what Nowrow did in last game with Templars?
Well, I think it's going to be it's the architecture of the map. It basically allows for carriers to avoid Goliaths more easily because Goliaths are basically the response to carriers. Whoop! Zealot made it out. Okay. Yeah, so Zealot, excuse me. Yeah, carriers are a pretty viable option on this map, definitely. Dragoon's sneaking up on these Vulture Bikes right now. And both players are really proceeding with caution. You can really tell. They know they both lost one game. They know they definitely want to make it to the finals. I'm interested in seeing what Nalra's doing with these Dragoons. But what I do know is that they are both going to be macroing a lot faster at the start of this game. I also see the Robo Bay going down right now, a Robo Support Bay. That's going to be used for Reavers. As we've seen, Nalra's Reavers are crazy. So
I noticed over here that IriS has a barrack all the way over here, kind of near the top center of the map.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
Now what is he doing there?
He's going to make a Marine. I think what he wants to do is actually scout his opponent. He obviously knows the Marine is not going to do a lot of damage, but what he wants to do is he wants to see. Now, you don't want to let him see the shuttle. He did not get to see the shuttle. That's good. The Marine's vision probably got to about right about there or something. If he had seen the shuttle and the Reaver, he might be making more towers. Unfortunately, that scouting barracks trick did not turn out to be that helpful. Also, I just want to point out the location of Nalra's pylon. See this? He's basically making a wall here so that Vulture Bikes can't access this area. Every location of every building is actually important in the game. It's not just making units. It's a very technical game, and the observatory is going up now as well.
Yeah, that's actually pretty common as well in Warcraft 3. The way you place your buildings is also very important. Can help you defend or rush or attack. I mean, the last game we saw where Todd's Archmage just died because he couldn't get back in his base. But we're not talking about Warcraft 3. We're talking about StarCraft. We've got a bunch of tanks here coming out with the Marines. IriS looks like he's getting ready to make some movement.
Yeah, both players are a little bit withdrawn. You know, the thing about this map is that it's a little bit harder to engage your opponent early. You really have to sit back. So what we're going to see, instead of a lot of fast micro battles at the start, we're going to see these huge battles coming up here in a few minutes. They're going to mass up. They're going to play it safe.
We're going to see sneaky stuff, too.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Okay, we got the shuttle on the move with a Reaver inside of it. Now, IriS really has not been able to doom that much damage to Nalra, although Nalra hasn't been able to do that much damage to IriS. Okay, now he's going to go over the mine. Peekaboo. He saw the shuttle. Now, let's see if is IriS ready to respond. Maybe he didn't notice it. I mean, it's only a small blip on the map. And unfortunately, here it comes.
He's not ready for it.
Coming in there. It might have been wiser to drop it here. It's totally undefended. He's going to get these SCVs making the factory. His factory building time is going to get delayed. Tower now going down. Here it comes. He's going to be planting mines right there. Whoa. Zealot killed a mine. All right. IriS did manage to save his SCVs there. Excellent move by IriS. However, this Reaver is going to be doing a lot of damage as long as he doesn't land on any mines. IriS was about to push too, and then he just switched around once he realized he was getting dropped. Another Nexus going down for Nalra, Bunny.
That's got to throw him off a little bit. He's focused there to start attack, and then he's got to pull back. Now he's going to have to rethink again what his next strategy and move is going to be.
It looks like both players are going to stay withdrawn from each other and keep.
Nice call. Very nice call there, Tasteless.
All right, so they will be used in this game. I think that's a wise decision. You see this whole, if you can follow me on the screen, this whole area, you really can't get to your opponent. So they have to push kind of around through this area on the map to get to your opponent. It's a long way to go, and you can really abuse the carriers on the lips of these ridges over here to really mess him up. So I think
is that cheesy, the cheese you're talking about?
No, that's just straight up Gosu. That's just
okay.
But okay, so we see the shuttle coming in here. All right, Nalra is constantly macroing, but he's trying to see, can I do any extra damage here? Every unit counts. And he's also kind of using this as a scout. He sees that the Terran is upgrading the attack. IriS has to spend more money on turrets unless they get killed by Reavers. And see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Excellent harassment. Every move counts. It's an economic game. You want to get them behind in the money.
All right, well, both players have their expansion. So as far as economy-wise, they're pretty equal. I do see something at the bottom left corner, but I guess that's just a scout. Oh, no, it's a mine. Yeah,
they put mines there like we saw in the last game. You can't actually build on top of a mine, so sometimes when the probe gets down there, he's like, oh, crap, I gotta get rid of this mine if I want to put the Nexus in the correct location.
You mentioned before, in order for him to push, he's got to go all the way down, so we're now seeing some movement there, a lot of red, getting ready to make the move.
Okay, so here comes the push, the dreaded Terran push. He's going to plant. Oh, no, maybe he's not going to plant the Reaver there. Is Nalra ready for this? This is a lot of units.
Wow, a lot of tanks.
Absolutely. This could be very serious. Here it comes. Carefully sieging up the tanks. All right, look at that. whoa, mine decided to go underground instead of killing the Zealot. He gave up. Okay, so watch carefully as IriS pushes across this high ground area here. If he can get the tanks up to this point in time, he will have a very good position over the Nexus.
So the bikes are running right through the Dragoons and placing more mines.
Placing more mines. Probe's going to get out of there. Run, 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 run. You cannot afford to lose your probes.
Oh, the Reavers now coming in to help out.
Oh, man, he's getting a lot of probes. Oh, man, he got all of them. He literally got all of the probes. Now, we do see, now he has not revealed these yet to his opponent, and that's very intentional. He's buying as much time as possible. He does not want him to see this. However, judging by this, I can assume that IriS is prepared for the carriers. Okay, so let's see here. What is about to happen next? Tanks continuing to push, starting to gain a little bit of position on Nal-Ra. Now, I think there's Zealots in here. He might try dropping the Zealots on the tanks, or not. Never mind, I take it back. What Nal-Ra's goal right now is to buy as much time as possible until he can get these carriers. And
let's just stick to the carriers.
Okay, here they go. He decided to reveal the carriers. IriS suddenly realizes, oh no, he's getting air units and I have ground units. And I need to be making Goliath. The tanks.
Oh no.
He's getting all of them.
They have nothing they can't do anything.
They can't do anything.
Except die.
This is brutal. These carriers, they have no soul, no passion for the tanks at all. They just kill them mercilessly. Now, the Goliaths are starting to be produced. Now, what happens when Terran sees the carriers, he immediately stops making vulture bikes. He continues to make tanks, but makes Goliaths as well. However, he's not able to make as many tanks because the Goliaths cost gas, so it kind of affects the strength of his ground push. So what he's going to be doing, okay, now the carrier's coming in here right now, picking off these towers. Okay, but vulture bikes now coming on over here at the expansion. Carriers can't be everywhere, and these Dragoons definitely need to defend these probes from getting killed right now. Okay, so much stuff going on the map right now. Carriers coming in here. Reaver about to come down, lay the smackdown on these probes. And over here we see the vulture bikes doing so much damage to these probes. And Reavers, oh my God, they're killing each other everywhere. Look at this. Oh my God. Did you see that mine blow all those? Okay, what happened was it went to a Dragoon, but when the mines blow up, they can still damage the probes. Okay, so this the command center is going to go down, but Nal-Ra doesn't have any probes in his expansion. He's coming back over. He's trying to secure it. Meanwhile, the command center is saying no, and he dies. So he's down one expansion, another expansion going up right now. All right, so he's getting more and more carriers. He's producing out of one fleet beacon. He may opt to revert back to ground units since it might, a lot of Zealots and Dragoons can be really good against, the Goliaths and tanks.
But as you mentioned, though, the map here is very nicely utilized by the carriers. You already told me they're going to go up that passageway where Goliaths can't get into, and that's what they're doing right now.
Exactly. Okay, now here's what we're seeing.
That's a lot.
Look at these Goliaths are just like having a cigarette over here, and now they're like, oh my God, there's carriers in my base. Like, look at they're running around. Jesus. Okay, so he's going to start picking off these supply depots. All right, here come the Goliaths are now coming over here. But if he can control these. Oh wait, but hold that thought. Instead, he's going to turn
there they are.
There are the Goliaths. Nal-Ra realizes at this moment in time he cannot afford to do any more harassment to IriS. He has to bring these carriers back. Now watch carefully. See all this? See all these obstructions in the way? It's going to be very hard for ground units to actually get underneath the carriers, especially when there are a bunch of angry Zealots and Dragoons guarding them. So instead, he's going to come around on this angle, pick off this pylon, and what he's going to do is he's going to try to pick off this expansion. Can he do it? Nal-Ra has to respond quickly here. And also note the command center down here will soon have SCVs coming to it. This game is turning out to be quite intense.
And the carriers are now coming in from the back door.
All right, here come the carriers. He's going to pull these Goliaths back, and he's going to try to rush into the carriers. But Zealots, unfortunately, do not have legs. They did not get their exercise, unfortunately. And, okay, it doesn't matter. He's coming in from all angles. All angles taking him down. Oh, man. It was a beatdown. He totally got destroyed. It was a combination of the carriers along with those Zealots and Dragoons. The vulture bikes and tanks are better against Zealots and Dragoons, but you have to get the Goliaths if you want to combat the carriers. So basically, he makes the Goliaths so that IriS has to switch up his unit combination, then he reverts back to a ground army, and here you go. IriS is in big trouble.
It's not looking good for IriS at all. Here comes a massive army of Naura, the Zealots, the Dragoons. Look at all the carriers. The Goliaths are running like, help me, help me. they got to retreat. What are they going to do?
There's not much they can do right now. Tanks getting in a defensive position. All right, now, these Zealots are just way too eager to get in the battle. They're not even waiting for the Dragoons. All right, so he's going to use these Zealots to get in the way so that the Goliaths cannot catch up to get in front of the carries and take them out. This is very bad right now. But whoa, tank drop over here by IriS. I don't think it matters, though, because look at this. There's just too many carriers and Dragoons. And yeah, this is gonna be a near impossible situation for IriS to get out of right now. And even the probes are going crazy right now.
Oh, GG, guys!
GG. Unbelievable.
Congratulations to Naura. That means I win money. I win money. I put my money on Naura.
All right. I'll give you your $1 after the cast.
That was freaking awesome.
That was incredible.
So that means we're going to see Naura now against Savior.
All right. Are we going to be asking the players questions, or are we going to go straight to the next match?
I think we'll find out. Maybe we should go ahead and bring them at least on stage so the crowd can congratulate him.
Definitely.
And then we'll see how quickly we're going to be able to go to the next game, because the guys will have to set up their computer. At least Savior will have to. So everybody, while we bring the guys back on stage, big round of applause to both Naura and IriS.
Guys.
Also, amazing job casting. Tasteless, you rock.
You're awesome,
I'm learning a lot from you.
All right, let's get the players out of here. Their hands are covered with nerd blood right now from the battle. Unbelievable game.
So does that mean when I shake their hands, it's just going to burn?
That's right. They will be caked with nerd blood. I can't wait. Unbelievable game. I am just so impressed with the play from both of those players back there. They're just so talented. I mean, don't get me wrong. Naura definitely dominated that game, but IriS is just he's remarkable. He's got the
Look
micro.
At the first game. The first game was really exciting. I thought he had a really good chance to get the next 2 games, but Naura put some thought into it and said, bam.
Bam. Beat down. That was unbelievable. All right. Well, we're still waiting for these players to get out, and I guess we'll keep talking until they get out here.
So it looks like Naura is doing something, but we have...
Oh, he's going to watch the replay again.
He's watching replay, so let's go ahead and bring IriS out here. Big hand for IriS, everyone.
Let's make some noise for IriS right now out here. And we're still waiting on Naura.
And everybody, a big hand of applause for Naura.
Make some noise for Naura. Make some noise for Naura right now. Yeah. Okay, so are we ready to ask some questions? All right.
Right ahead.
All right, my first question is going to be for IriS. IriS, I'm sorry you didn't make it, but how are you feeling right now?
못 이겨서 정말 유감스럽게 생각하는데 지금 기분이 어떠냐고 물어보겠습니다.
기분은 당연히 아쉬운 거고, 그러나 우승하게 될 선수보다 제가 여러분들 앞에서 제일 많은 경기를 했잖아요. 그 점 굉장히 기분 좋게 생각하고 있어요. 제가 제일 많이 여기 보이는 앞에서.
Of course, I don't really feel good at this moment. However, I got to play on a stage the most and got cheered by you guys the most, so I'm satisfied.
Definitely, and it was an honor casting your games. Yeah, make some noise for all those guys that were rooting for IriS. Come on, give it up for them. Do you have anything you would like to say that now that all your American and other fans are out here right now? Do you have anything you want to say to them?
다음 블리츠콘 때도 초대를 해주신다면은 여러분들을 위해 최고의 게임을 하고 싶습니다. 다시 한번 꼭 오고 싶습니다.
If I get invited on next Blizzcon, I'll play my best. I'll show you the guys' best game ever for you guys.
Give it up for him. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming. You are an excellent player. My next questions are going to be for Nara. Nara, you are so good. What is your problem, man? Seriously, like, how do you feel now that you've won?
정말 잘했다고 그리고 정말 도대체 뭐가 그렇게 잘못해서 이렇게 잘하냐고 지금 기분이 어떠냐고요?
우선 이겨서 기분이 좋고 두째 판이 좀 운이 좋아가지고 승리를 했던 것 같고 세 번째 판은 그냥 뜻대로 잘 흘러가서 승리를 했던 것 같고 밥만 먹고 스타크래프트를 하면은 이렇게 할 수 있다고 얘기 좀 해주세요.
First of all, I'm really happy that I won. And actually, the second round, I got lucky and I won. The third round, my strategy worked. So, what I'm saying is, if you eat and just play StarCraft, you can be good as me.
All right, and the final question is going to be, do you have anything that you want to say to all the people that came down here and watched you play?
지금 굉장히 열정적인 팬들을 항상 올 때마다 느끼지만 열정적이다, 팬들이 정말 열정적이다는 걸 느끼고 너무 멋있고 너무 아름다운 것 같고 이런 열정적인 팬들 지금 앞에 있는 분들이 진정한 1인자들 같아요. 너무 멋지고 너무 감사합니다.
You guys are awesome. You guys knew how to cheer, and you guys were just hot, beautiful, pretty, whatever there is for the world. And 맨 마지막에 뭐라고 했지? You guys are the true winners. Because you guys exist, we exist.
Thank you very much, Nara and IriS. Everybody, give a big round of applause to both players. And thank you very much for the interview. We're going to go ahead and give it right back to Mark.
What an amazing game. So, you guys, you want to see some more StarCraft action? You want to see maybe the grand final? So stay tuned, we will be right back with Nalva against Xavier in about 10 minutes. Stay tuned.